The attorney representing President Trump's former national security advisor Michael Flynn said late Thursday that his client would not submit to questioning in the ongoing investigations into Russian interference in the 2016 election without protection against possible prosecution. No reasonable person, who has the benefit of advice from counsel, would submit to questioning in such a highly politicized, witch hunt environment without assurances against unfair prosecution, Attorney Robert Kelner said in a written statement. Describing his client as the target of unsubstantiated public demands by members of Congress and other political critics that he be criminally investigated, Kelner confirmed that there have been discussions regarding Flynn's possible appearances before the House and Senate Intelligence Committees now conducting formal inquiries into Russia's attempts to disrupt the American political system. General Flynn certainly has a story to tell, and he very much wants to tell it, should the circumstances permit, Kelner said. Out of respect for the committees, we will not comment right now on the details of discussions between counsel for General Flynn and the committees. Jack Langer, spokesman for the House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes, Republican California, said a deal for immunity has not been discussed. An aide to California Representative Adam Schiff, the panel's ranking Democrat, also said there had been no discussions about an immunity deal for Flynn. Earlier this week, Senate Intelligence Committee Chairman Richard Burr, RNC, signaled that the committee was seeking testimony from Flynn. "You would think less of us if General Flynn wasn't on that list of potential witnesses," Burr told reporters Wednesday. Flynn was dismissed last month after misleading Vice President Pence about his pre-inaugural contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak. Flynn repeatedly maintained that he had not discussed Obama administration sanctions against Russia during his conversations with Kislyak. But former acting Attorney General Sally Yates, fearing that Flynn could be vulnerable to possible blackmail, later presented intercepts of Kislyak's conversations to the White House, indicating that sanctions were indeed part of the discussions. General Flynn is a highly decorated 33-year veteran of the U.S. Army, Kelner said. He devoted most of his life to serving his country, spending many years away from his family fighting this nation's battles around the world. Notwithstanding his life of national service, the media are awash with unfounded allegations, outrageous claims of treason, and vicious innuendo directed against him. Yates was scheduled to testify before the House panel earlier this week, along with former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, before the hearing was abruptly cancelled by Nunes. The decision followed a flurry of communications between an attorney for Yates and Trump administration lawyers in which the former acting attorney general was warned that much of her testimony could contain privileged communications and may be barred. On the day Yates' lawyer informed the White House counsel that she still intended to testify, Nunes cancelled Tuesday's hearing.